Let's take a look at those gold prices. Breaking news coming in for you on your screen. MCX gold hitting a record high. Remember, it's Dhanteras also tomorrow. We are celebrating that festival and everyone will be out there looking to shop. Gold opening at 1,31,429 on the MCX. Remember, it's just been about 10-12 days, as my producer tells me, gold shooting up almost $300-400. So that gives you a sense of the kind of rise that we're seeing on the heavy metal futures, now trading above 1,31,600 and opening as you just saw. Silver is also at a record peak and we'll bring that up for you as well, trading above 1.68 lakhs per kilo. So those are the kind of prices that we're seeing on the precious metals this morning, rising to record highs in the global markets. Some fears about credit quality in the US economy and heightened trade tensions between US and China, strengthening demand for safe haven investments. That's why we're seeing this consistent rise across gold. And $4,300, that's the first time ever that we're seeing that kind of level on gold. So that puts it on track for its biggest weekly gain since back in 2008, extending a breakneck rally that began in August. Meanwhile, silver has smashed through an all-time high that was set in 1980. That's what we saw this week on silver. Prices rose to a fresh peak of $54.38 an ounce. That's a massive spike, also visible in prices of palladium, platinum, so across the board on metals. Ajay Kedia joining us now. Ajay, good morning. We're tracking this phenomenal rise in the precious metals, breaking all kinds of records historically. Tell us what you're making of the new all-time high, trading above that $4,300, set for $4,400 on gold.
So I think this is a very auspicious day, and we have already seen as gold prices has tapped 1,30,000 on domestic market, has already crossed, and silver has doubled from last Diwali. And as we know, dollar index is slightly trading weakness, uncertainty between US and China, trade tension, shutdown, interstate cut down. Everything is been, as of now, is supporting bullion. However, we were not at all expecting this type of bull run. Mostly we see gold silver gives a return of around 20-25%. This is a time where since last couple of years, every aspect like geopolitical tension, interest rates, recession fear, everything came at a one point, and that is why this rally has been continued. As a consumption side, yes, still we expect the consumption or auspicious buying will continue to be there. But for an investment part, I think slight risk on is been there as of now. But unless and until geopolitical concern doesn't comes down or interest rate scenario doesn't come down, I think the rally can continue. We can see the level like 4,500 on international. Silver might go to the level of 72 also, as global shortage is consistently supporting this price. So still market is going on a higher side, but with a slight cautious tone we should be there.
Okay, we're also expecting that short squeeze in silver to ease out post-Diwali. But in terms of these record prices, Ajay, do you feel that investors should be a bit wary at these levels? Do you feel it's always a good safe haven bet? How do you anticipate demand pre and post-Diwali? We've just got a few days left now.
Abha, I think as an investor or a consumer, definitely silver looks more attractive. We used to say silver is poorest man gold, and who has left the feeling left out in gold's rally are now constituting with silver. Silver is having a two demand. One is physical side investment demand, and also industrial demand has been continuously rising in last 3-4 years with the EV or clean energy. So one side supply deficit is there, other side the industrial demand has emerged. That is why the squeeze has been created, and now prices has rallied seen the last level of 1980 or 2011 where we have seen $50. So I think unless and until this squeeze doesn't clear out, I think prices might immediate can test around $58 to $60 also, but overall think maybe around $75. But as an investor, this is not a right time to get in, because already prices has doubled in last 1 year period.
All right, great advice, Ajay. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll continue to track that heady rise on the precious metals. That's the breaking news for you this morning.